Hello, my dear long-term investors. This is BHUVI. Today I am going to talk about an interesting topic, which is also a wonderful bank in terms of integrity. So this is about TMB Bank, which is Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. It's a regional bank based in Tamil Nadu. Its main business is in Tamil Nadu and something spread out across India. So let's talk about the history of this bank. This bank was originally a community-based bank at its origin. In 1920, a group of Nada community discussed to open a bank to serve the people of their own community, to provide loans and accept deposits only into their community. So this idea was envisaged in 1920 and actually came to action in 1921 and named as Nada Bank. So in 1962 it named as Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. So then only it came to the name Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank in 1962. So the bank was only having 4 branches until the year 1947 at Toothukudi, Madurai, Sivagasi and Virudhunagar. The bank had also a branch at Colombo, in Sri Lanka in the year of 1937, and after the 2 years it closed, in 1939 it closed. So the first branch outside the Tamil Nadu was ventured in the year of 1976 at Bangalore. The first fully computerized branch in India was started by this bank in Tuticorin in December 9 in 1984. Okay. So the bank's management is very good, but after knowing this history of bank, and we are also need to know that tussle between the ownership. The management is very good in maintaining the integrity and very transparent, but the ownership is in tussle, and it's a caveat. The problem all started in 1994 when the 67% the investors who hold the 67% stake in the TMB bank sold the stake to SR Group, which is an Indian-based group. In 1997, they sold to SR Group. So RBI opposed this transaction, and also a guy called Shiva Shankar in Delhi, who is running a Sterling Group which sells computer. He thought, he and SR Group get into a conversation, and they thought to swap the shares. Shiva Shankar will sell 80% shares of his company to SR Group, and SR Group will give the 67% of stake of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank to Sterling Group. So this is basically a share swap. For the swap, the shareholders of TMB opposed this very vigorously, and RBI also shown a red flag that the the industrialists should not take over the banks, which is they didn't like the industrialists to take control over the banking sector. So Shiva Shankar said, I will give this 65% stake to you, 67%, but you have to buy it. So to buy the shares, the Nada community started a forum which is called Nada Mahajana Bank Share Investors Forum to buy the shares from Shiva Shankar in 2006, right? And they arranged 18 buyers. They bought 96,000 shares out of 1.91 lakh shares. So before getting into the next part, you should know what is escrow account. Escrow account is controlled by a third party where a buyer should deposit his money in the escrow account, which is managed by a third party. After completion of the subjective product, in this case shares, if the shares are transferred to the buyer, the funds will be released to the seller. This is called escrow account, which is managed by a third party, right? This escrow account venture, this incident is called as the Project Windmill Escrow Account. This escrow account is controlled by a Consar Capital, is the US based private equity firm, and also down the line of the history, this private equity was got a allegation from number of shareholders that this is tried to snatch the shares of the TMB bank, and that's apart. In 2011, Madras High Court opposed or got information or alleged that 12 of the 18 members who are all involved in escrow account as a link to the escrow account. Escrow account should be controlled by a third party. No buyer should have link with the escrow account. But the High Court said, Madras High Court said, the 12% has had a link with the escrow account. So this transaction is not transparent. We are going to seize the shares of them. As of now, 42% shares are owned by institutional shareholders. The FII, and 12%. The 12 members of the 18 member group is still in a escrow account. So basically, this is a dark cloud beset around the bank. That's why the price is not shot up till now. Even though it is trading at a near than book value, which is around 1.1 to 1.2 times of the book value. And after down the years, the bank got many fines from RBI, and its former chairman's got allegation from RBI that they are in the case of FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act. So that's the dark clouds around this company. And I'm once more reiterating that the ownership is the main problem, not the management. Management is very, very perfect. If you ask, am I invested in this company? Yes. Because as Buffett says, price is what you pay, value is what you get. I don't know whether the case will solve. It might solve in tomorrow, or in next week, or next year, or next 5 years, or over a decade. But the share has the potential, and it has a value, and the management is very transparent and maintaining the integrity. So I have no fear to invest in this company. One more main reason to invest in this company is that they are not providing so much loans to corporate. Corporate lending is in the single digit, while the RMA, retail, MSME and agriculture are the major chunk of revenue for them, and they are availing loans only to them with the collateral. So this bank is so conservative that you should not need to worry about the NPAs. And I have to share my sweet memory with this bank. In my 4th grade, which is in 2014 or 15, my dad opened an account in this bank for me. That's my first account, and I still operating this on that account till now, because it's close to my heart, where I handle the passbook and got a scholarship through this account, and saved deposited my savings money in this account in this account to the bank. So this is very close to my heart. That's why. But the video is not biased, because I have emotion. Don't think I'm doing a biased content. So this is the part 1 video. Tomorrow I will do a second part, which is about the results of quarter 3 and the conference call. What are the topics and covered in the conference call between investors and CEO of this bank, Mr. Krishnan. So I hope this video will be entertaining and informative. This video is mainly for the investors who are all loving this topic about history of the company and the contemporary affairs. So thank you for watching till end. Like, share, subscribe, and vigorously share this content to your family members and your peers and friends, so that they can get into the